Hey, I'm Bowden. I'm the author and creator of Collect the Cash. One of the things I want to do today is to share why I'm so passionate about collecting cash. So approximately 20 years ago, I used to work for a small IT company outside of Boston, where I'm originally from. If you've ever had a corporate job or worked in an office, you will understand and probably relate to this. So when I got hired, the comptroller said, "D, we have a team of collectors. You're going to come in on a part-time basis, but we're going to test you to see if you can do this." So their test was they gave me a list of accounts, an aging report that had $8 million in outstanding invoices. That part, I'm like, y'all have what? Yeah, exactly, $8 million in outstanding invoices, and your resume says you know how to collect the cash, so we need you to do that. So because I'm a person of faith, I had my short talk with God, and I came back and I said, okay, I got to do 4 things. I got to do problem solving. One of my questions is what had happened was, so what's the story behind why $8 million is still not paid? Number 2, customer service. I believe that in collecting outstanding invoices or doing anything in business, you always have to provide good customer service. Number 3, I truly believe in expressing gratitude. That's the thing. That's the game changer. It's the quiet gift that keeps on giving, because when you express gratitude for people helping you or assisting you to get your invoice paid, they remember that and they realize, oh wow, that's different, because most people don't say it. They just get the money and they keep and move on. And then relationship building. All of us that are in business or want to be in business or do anything great, we have to build relationships. And so I have successfully collected the $6 million for this company. And then what happened was, after I collected $6 million, the CEO of the company says, come downstairs, we're going to have a conversation. I'm like, okay. I'm thinking that me and my team are about to get this great bonus because we've recovered all this money. The CEO of the company says, listen, thank you so very much for everything you've done across all the departments of this: contracts, sales, IT, finance, accounts payable, the people that do the invoicing, accounts payable, people like me who collect the cash. All of it. They said, thank you so very much for everything you've done. We've made an executive decision. We're closing the company today and letting 100 people go 2 months before the holiday season. Now, every time I tell this story, I pause, because it's like, even though it's been so many years ago, it's been the catalyst for everything I've created with Collect the Cash. So what Collect the Cash does is, I have a framework called 4 Keys to Collect the Cash, which I just described to you. And what we do is two things. One, there's a done with you service, which is basically coming alongside your team of AR people or VAs or bookkeepers, whoever's working on Collect the Cash. If they're struggling to get their invoices paid, can come alongside and teach them how to do it better. Or number 2, you can outsource services to me and my team, and we'll collect it on your behalf, of course, for a fee. Now, most people are going, so why do this? Well, do y'all remember COVID? And do y'all remember seeing all the small businesses that were going out of business or that were having challenges? That's the reason I do it, is because, like I said, I went to work for a small business and it went out of business. Now, I am not saying that I can save or help every small business that has this issue, but through my books, through my podcasts, through my Collect the Cash playbook, which gives you more trainings on how to do this, and also the 5 tips to collect the cash. Those are all of the resources. Those are all of my assets that will that will teach you how to collect the cash if you are interested in learning how to do this better. Now, what's my credentials? Let's see. I told you about how much money I've collected. My story has been featured in Forbes, also in Black Enterprise magazine twice. It's also been in what's called Voyage, Baltimore, and yeah. So those are my credentials. And also, I'm also on LinkedIn, and I'm a LinkedIn top voice. So I share that to say, these are the things that I have done to build my credentials, to say I'm not just out here talking. I have receipts upon receipts upon receipts to do this. Oh, and one more huge receipt. I have recovered over $100 million for several government agencies. Let me say that again. I've recovered over $100 million in excess funds for several government agencies. So I do this because I care about small businesses and I want to see them succeed. So if you listen to the story and you're like, wow, that's a lot. Well, hey, do me a favor. Go check out collectthecash.biz/freebie, and you can get my 5 additional tips to collect the cash. Cheers.